All right, y'all know the particulars. This is not a highlight channel. This is a film study. Stuff will be slowed down, paused, and rewound ad nauseum. No full plays will be shown, blah, 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 blah. Man, I got to get to this because I'm so excited. Bro, LSU officially put college football on notice that is a strong natty contender by way of my man, Jugular Joe. Now you know why I call him Jugular Joe. He's always going for the jugular vein, and his band of brothers, one of the most talented teams in all of college football. We already knew that, but man, that wide receiver core, now you see why I say that it can rival anybody in college football, right? So now we got the man right here, right? Jugular Joe going to my man right here, Justin Jefferson, who I said could almost be Jerry Jeudy's equal if he were in a different scheme. Now we see what I'm talking about, but LSU has more than just Justin Jefferson, right? So going right here, 3rd and 17. I had to start right here, man. I had to start right here. 3rd and 17. You get twin routes right here. Double digs going on by Jefferson, and I'm not sure who's right here. But they're just trying to pretty much clear. They know that Texas will be running some type of zone, or they were hoping maybe it was a cover 0 type or whatever like that. But more than likely, they knew it was going to be some type of zone, and they had to clear that bad boy. And watch my man Jugular Joe go for that jugular vein. All right, we see him on the pool right here. All right, so let's see what Texas actually did. Let's see how many Texas sends. Wow, Texas almost with the pseudo avalanche. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6-man pressure. 6-man pressure. So they're going for it. So I know that right now Texas people probably getting on Todd Orlando for that, but man, live by the sword, die by the sword. So Joe staring in the face of adversity. First of all, look at Clyde Edwards-Helaire right here. Boom. He stops him just enough. But look at Joe. That right there was able to create a lane for Joe to escape, right? Jugular Joe. And they got a little bit of a spy on Jugular Joe right here too. So he really has to be thinking right here. Look, this hasn't even uncovered yet. This is not even in the picture. So Justin Jefferson needs to clear right away, but he can't. So you know what you got to do, Joe? You got to trust yourself. 3rd and 17. My man's throwing an anticipatory throw. Look, a fall away jumper. Come on, man. I can't even say that. Y'all gonna make me cuss, but everybody was getting on Joe Burrow when I did all the Joe Burrow content during the off season, talking about, oh, he's trash and all this. Yeah, he's trash, huh? Look at that. Anticipatory throw. Clutch as you wouldn't believe. Bow. Hit him right in stride. What happened? What happened to the safety right here? Who was that? Caden Stearns? Caden Stearns, huh? Yeah, remember everybody was like, oh, man, he's the best. Nah, I ain't going to do that. I think he's a good player, but still, come on, man. You can't mess with that. Look at that, Jamar Chase. Come on, man. Let's keep it rolling right here. If you saw my review from the first game, I was less than impressed with dinking and dunking against an inferior team like Georgia Southern. I said I wanted to see LSU push the ball downfield, and I said I believe that it may happen in the Texas game, and I got my wish because, man, did they. It was beautiful to see. I've never seen nothing like this from LSU, despite having all those great receivers and everything. All right, let's look at Burrow on the pull right here. Weight transfer, point, shoot, foot, rotate that bad boy. Like I said before, his mechanics are usually impeccable, man. You can tell he's a coach's son. I think he's put himself, people were like, oh, Joe Burrow, he's not even really draftable. Not draftable, huh? Look at this, man. Look at these vertical concepts. They were just putting pressure on it. You could tell that Texas had nothing to offer LSU's receivers. And that is something that I said in the live stream prior to the game. And that definitely held up to be true right here. So we see my man, Terrace Marshall. Come on, man. Terrace Marshall's on the team with Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. Boom. Look at that, man. Look at this. This is perfect placement, right? This is some serious product placement. Look at the product placement on this bad boy. Right over Kobe Boyce. Making them look silly all night long. All right, like I said on the previous one, man, there seems to always be options in this type of an offense, right? Levels, concepts, high-low reads, and everything like that. This one you'll have Jamar Chase on the corner route. You have Justin Jefferson, right? You see the cut splits by the guys, right? So I love when they get in these cut splits. They even get in a little tighter, right? When they really with the reduced formations and pack them in there. And that makes the outbreaking routes really in vogue right there. But you'll have Justin Jefferson coming on a shallow cross. Thad Moss on the dig. And this was pretty much wide open. They were lighting them up in the middle of the field. They had no answers because the linebackers were scared of Joe detaching, and they just generally couldn't cover, right? Couldn't cover, and they would try to go to cover one and stuff. They had zero answers for what LSU was doing, and it was refreshing. All right, here we go. Also, you had Leonard right there, Leonard Fournette. Straight flat route, he would have been open right away, but they were trying to keep everything in front of them, right? So they were playing LSU like LSU couldn't push the ball down the field, and we know that to not be the case now. Burrow steps up in a pocket. Look at that. He's always under pressure, right? Like, as far as the mental pressure of having somebody big uncovering about to hit you, but he doesn't care. He's Jugular Joe, man. He's probably the toughest quarterback in the country. And look, nothing. He'll throw in the face of adversity like it's nothing. Malcolm Roach coming. Somebody wide the heck open. Thad Moss on the dig, just eating them up in the middle of the field. All right, so Texas was getting extremely aggressive. You got to at least give them credit for that. They were trying different things. They went to a cover one portion of their defensive playbook, right? And on this particular play right here, man, you have a cross formation stunt, and the end ends up coming loose right there. You got a bit of a nickel fire that's picked up, but I noticed that when they were going to these, I think the alert was just see if these guys on the outside could win deep, right? So they would just go deep with it, right? So it just becomes man to man. Is your man better than mine, right? And not too many people out there are going to be able to even remotely try this, right? But you think about your upper echelon teams like a Clemson, Georgia, Alabama, and these guys right there. Maybe they have the personnel, but even that, man, it's going to be extremely risky. So it's definitely going to be about getting that pressure and everything like that, man. It's going to be some really good games coming down the pike. I cannot wait for the rest of the season, but here we go. See the stunt right there, not picked up by McGee. So he's coming loose right there. Once again, you think Joe Burrow gives a rip? Not really. He only cares about one thing, going for that jugular vein. Look at him, my man. Not sure what Texas DB that is, but they all were getting cooked, right? Oh, look at that. That's not even fair. That's not even close. Like, how you get beat that quick, that bad? Look at him. Oh, I see what he's trying to. Come on, man. You tripping. You trying to play around with Jamar Chase? On the chicken fighting. They got the hand fighting going on, and he's already smoked and cooked, right? Go ahead and put that boy on a rotisserie. Nasty. Then avoided. Dang, what's this? Then avoided the hit. Come on, man. Let's get it. LSU doing this kind of stuff? What? I will say this, though, man. That defense leaves a lot to be desired. That ain't LSU type defense, man. What can LSU ever have two things that match, man? Peanut butter with no jelly. All right, here we go again. Another alert call. Cover one. Man free. Right? Let me see how many they're sending this time. Let's get it engaged. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cover one, man free. Sending players from the third level. That means there's a vacation there, right? You done vacated the premises. Left one-on-one with Justin Jefferson. Can't too many people out there stop Justin Jefferson, if any, right? So Joe gets a little bit of a clean pocket. We see Adrian McGee right here starting to collapse, starting to be a little bit of a breach there. But good enough. At the lap of him, he still delivers the pass. And look at this. Look at the product placement. Come on, man. Right over there. My man Josh Thompson can't even get his head around. Look at this. This is beautiful. Getting the ball at its highest point. It's the new LSU, man. The new LSU. All right, hashtag real men watch to the end, hashtag real football heads. Gonna have to go ahead and get out of here. I might come back a little bit later with some more stuff right here, but I love these vertical concepts. I just wanted to concentrate on them going vert because they didn't really do that in the first game. And they definitely showed that they have this in their arsenal. It's going to make them extremely tough to defend. So you pretty much have double posts right here. Justin Jefferson and Terrace Marshall. Then you have Jamar Chase on an over route. All right, so it's throwing a lot of stuff at you, flooding the field in certain ways, but forcing you into a defensive conflict of assignment. Front facing play action fake. Got a little bit of a slide protection going on right here. So they did this a lot throughout the game and almost hurt them later in the game right here. You definitely got to get your protections on the way when you work with a slide protection. So here we go. Torrey Carter in the game working soloed up with the pass pro on a safety, I believe. Got to get this line under control as well, though, when you're getting these vertical concepts going on here. See a lot of breaches. Austin Deckles doing his Austin Deckles thing right here. Works out in his favor on this one right here, but it definitely gets in the lap of Joe Burrow. But look how easy he just moves the ball, man. Just look at his throwing motion. He's not even putting a lot on it. He's just finessing the ball, and look where it's going. Leading a man right here on this over route, Jamar Chase. Look at that, wide the heck open. This is exactly what LSU needs. I see it now. Just like I said, what I thought it could be. Now, this is the exact New Orleans Saints type concepts and everything that I said on the first couple of things that I did over the summer, where I thought that this could be very good for LSU. So it's good to see it come to fruition. LSU has the very best win on the season thus far. I will put LSU number one in the entire country if I was the voters, right? You got to go by competition. This was on the road against Texas, and we see that Texas has a ton of talent itself. They should shake it up, put LSU at number one, and then let the chips fall where they may. So it'll all sort itself out, but definitely reward these teams that are out here playing these great games and doing it on the road. So can't wait for these two teams to play again next season. It's going to be off the chain. But until further notice, you know what time it is, man. Holla at your boy, the Underground King, Murf Baldwin, Top Billing Sports, and we are out. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top billing.